Hello there YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound daily. Today is the solo daily for April 16th. And today we will be playing Clairvoyant, going from, Proving Ground into Vengewood, and then up against Argoloth. And we have the Blaze of Brigid charm, trinket, whatever you want to call it. Pretty spicy start, in my opinion. We do have at least, air quotes, some stuff going for us. We got rainbow flavored, which is now thankfully a yellow. Whenever we use an extractor or a harvester, I don't know if vestige extractors even exist anymore, but I don't know. Increase a random equip set by 1 and decrease a random equip set by 1. That's a little spicy. Vestiges cannot be dropped. Doesn't really matter. Most vestiges that we don't want, we're going to like grind up anyways. It just makes us a little bit more choosy about what we grab. And on collecting an orb, gain 2 shield. On a class that can already plink shield, but would prefer not to, due to the fact that aiming yourself so that you're in telekinesis to position your orb and get 1 shield uses movement. And we'd rather not use a lot of movement. This is much appreciated because we're always going to be picking up an orb pretty much. And if we don't pick up an orb, it's because we can afford to not to. And then we pick up an orb on the next turn when we're going to burst harder and potentially take more damage. Anyways, apologies for missing Monday. As expected, I was spontaneously called in to stay late. And instead of trying to squeeze in a daily, I decided that we weren't going to. Thursdays, as usual, I have to stay late. That's like my registered day that I know I'm going to. Decayed Binding, yes please. Sorry, I was stun locked there. This is really a decision between Potent Pulse and Amplified Telekinesis. Potent Pulse would go up to 120, plus the 50% from Decayed Binding means that that's 180 per pulse. We get 2 pulses. That's still not quite enough for us to be able to dispatch 400 HP enemies. So, is it Amplified Telekinesis then? I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to hit all targets, but this would go up to 90, 135 after Decayed Binding. So then we start moving that around. 135 would be able to move that 5 times. That can do it. That can do it, but previously, in a different season, we tried going Pinball Wizard straight off the bat, and it doesn't hold water after like the first elite fight. So I'm a little spooked trying to do that, to be honest. But I'll be honest, I think it's a route out. Barrier Potion is okay, I guess. Okay, now here's the question. Now we can take a look at this, and we can look at what we're looking forward to. We have Blaze of Brigid. We can get another damage multiplier if we get Burnital Gauntlets, because then, at the start of our turn, we are going to burn the first people that we hit, which can be a significant amount. They have burn on them, and so then we run them over again. They're going to take even more damage. that could potentially get us to the point where we're actually starting to do something to heavies. Also, the burn damage is something. Some semi-reliable scaling, right? So do we want 2 opportunities for that? Do we go with the Tarnished Vault, wait to the shop, buy us a very good vestige that we're actually going to keep for a while? I think we're going to go for 2 rolls. They really do be wanting us to be tanky, huh? Anyways, as I was saying, oh, Barricade Blotter? Screw off, man. Cleave. After enemy attack, deal 10 damage per stack. Oh, this just means at the end of the enemy turn. Understood. Okay. I was like, that's a very weird distinction. Like, what's the difference? In fact, that's technically incorrect now. After all enemies attack. God, what is the... Just on death effects. That doesn't need a replay. But yeah, Cleave does 200, doesn't require setup, so it honestly feels better than Spirit Bomb. And after a single turn, it does as much as Spirit Bomb does, and then we're also theoretically going to scale physical if we're going in for telekinesis. Incendiary obviously is another route for which us to burn and utilize Blaze of Brigade, Molten Set, but we can't also trust Molten Set due to the fact that we have Rainbow in effect. So we could double grind this and it just goes straight... Well, if we were to double grind something, it would go up to 4 and then down to 3. So I suppose the worst case scenario, like, we'd still get something. Shield Wall is also, again, considerable due to the fact that we're going up against Argoloth. If we're going to scale physical damage, which I'm saying, noting that we actually don't actually get the choice to scale physical damage because that requires us to find vestiges that have whatever the physical power enhancer is. Yikes. I think we're honestly going to go with Cleave, though. I think our defense is fine. We need... And now see, this is exactly what I'm saying right here. I'm willing to go for the Eviscerator set because it's kind of the same thing. This is an applicator, so we're willing to hold it for a while. Burning... What? Okay, they definitely handed us a Frostfire set here because we got handed 2 Whittling Mitts, which would have given us tier 2 of Frostbite. Then grabbing this gives us Molten 3, and we would have 3 of Frostfire. No, we would have 1 of Frostfire. What am I saying? It's very interesting. And then we could have taken Incinerate, which means that we would be able to inflict burn, gain 3 shield off of Incinerate, which is honestly a very good deal. Even with the nerfed cooldown. God, that's just so interesting. We're going up against Giannis. It's a lot of damage. I'm gonna reroll. I'm glad I rerolled. Let's get rid of this monkey barrel immediately. Got a +1 on it. Lost our ambusher. We don't care. That was huge for us. Okay, now we're doing some damage. I want Augs, so give me a Glyph Globule. Anyways, yes, Thursday is my, guaranteed day to have to stay late, so we're not going to get a video then either, and I'm already being told that I should prepare to stay after on... Oh my lord. That I should prepare to stay after... on Friday. So we might not get a video that day either. We should? But we might. Might not. Admittedly a little concerned. I think we're going to lose a turn here. Not really much that we can do about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. We just didn't get enough damage. There's our burn gauntlets. Also, Beat of Flame. Interesting. Beat of Flame gives us the same thing, allows us to inflict burn in a way, but I think that we still want burn gauntlets for the setup. We need a way to get Molten on the field. And... Blink can do a number of things for us. I kind of like it. Wait, Blink costs money now? Oh, no, it doesn't. On turn start full count cost discount. I keep forgetting about that. 2 cooldown means that we get it every single turn. We're sort of incentivizing into these orbs here. Otherwise, Incendiary is probably the right pick, to be honest. That way we can, if we manage to actually get enough to Molten without having Burnethal, then we have a means of applying it. It's just that Incendiary is kind of a bad way to apply it. But we obviously need, like, good single target damage. Hence is why we ran into troubles. I'm almost willing to double grind Dolos. Oh wait, shop is after this, isn't it? Been stun locked. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I think the barrier potion is going to be important. We'll take the Mercurial. It's probably more useful to us. There's another fight here. Give me something with like Superior Vault times 2. And more Glyph Globes? Okay. Yo, it'd be super sick if you could just stop blotting the barricade. See, this is the problem with telekinesis, is you really can't set yourself up for success straight away. We're fine. Flaming Fist is much better for us. As is Thaumaturge. So does that mean that we grind this? Scales our DOT damage, which isn't really the concern here. Swift Hair is also kind of nice. And we're going to take Flaming Fist. And this is Flaming... Well, I saw the Flameo and the double Flaming Fist. And then I saw a Conduit of Hybrid Eyes just sitting here. You picked that up. Did it just give us a... No, it took an Orb Lord. You please! Okay. This is how you want to be, huh? When the Inkbound comes back, this is where you want to be? Beat a Flame, Flaming Fist, grind both. Beat a Flame, actually. Yeah, no, we grind that. We need to get back on the board for Orb Lord. Two Flaming Fists is a bit redundant, but chances are we're going to lose a Thaumaturge here. We gain +1 Molten? Why? Okay, so we've got 4 fists here. Give me an uncommon augment, please. Reducing your cooldown seems pretty dang good, to be honest. I will happily take that. Alright. Come on, Magic Pixel. It's gotta exist, right? Sadly, it probably does not exist. What about up here? Can we get it to work up here? Dude, you're just too skinny! Oh my goodness. You're like me in elementary school. This is why you don't have friends. You gotta make them. Anyways, okay, that's looking pretty good. Regardless of what we do, Giannis is going to phase this turn. So then we can spend the time taking care of ads. The fact that we're spreading burn is kind of dope, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, just getting that roast going. Because now you can roast everyone frickin' here. Are you guys really not gonna die from... How? It's 23. Okay, no, it's you. Okay. Whew! Then we're fine. But it's still probably better if we do this. And we might as well get this damage on you this turn. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Alright. How'd you get turns back for finishing early? No. Sure. This is turning into a pretty damn good button.
Hello there, Needless.
Alright. I don't think that we need Bramble Dolo for the sake of getting bleed on enemies. If we can +1 this and end up at Eviscerator 3, getting another attack binding multiplier, that'd be pretty good. Of course not. Why would I think that? Plus he took my Orb Lord. I don't see any reason to take Flaming Fist besides maybe to get the second tier on this. Let's see. This would give us a lot of DR. Like, this only happens once, right? There's no way. No, I think we're happy with our 2 Flaming Fists. Benchwood. This is Little Lusk. Should be just fine. A rare augment and 2 vaults or some money. Well, we certainly spent some money. I think we're fine. just because of how the money economy works, but I'd hate to get pinched by that, right? See, now this is the good thing about telekinesis build. Some scaling power would be nice. Damn. Oh wait, no, this works! This frickin' works! Bottled Whirlwind, also very good versus Argoloth. Pretty much solves our defensive issues. Yeah, we don't have any Omni damage right now. So gaining 1 additional will is kind of slick. I'm concerned that we're supposed to re-roll this. This is sick. We're gonna use telekinesis every turn. So I think we definitely grab that for free. And if that's the case, I think, yeah, we're taking Parsimonious. Again, we can easily grind it. We don't gotta worry about anything like that. Helmet Crab for some defense. I will take a rare augment. And I kinda wanna see that first. God, Spirit Bomb, why are you even on my kit? We can re-roll once here. A free pulse, it's... I guess it's extra damage. Like, there's no reason not to. Just refund everything. That's a skill.
The gardener would have that without a binder, a quill is given a... We're good on glyphs. But that's a rare augment. That could be prep for incendiary. Potion of power, absolutely over helmet crab, thank you.
Saving this for next turn is huge for us. Don't put yourself on the frickin' orb, my dude. You're gonna take damage. Well, now we gotta do this. Would prefer not to. He never loses his ball. Get that pulse out there. It's not going to help us by that much, but you'll die to just about a stiff breeze. Definitely didn't want to use our potions there. Our potions are going to be huge for pushing Lusk as soon as possible. The longer we're in that fight, the worse off we're going to be. We can take a charging Spirit Bomb. It's honestly not bad. Incinerate. Still probably the best. Wildfire in combination with Molten. 75% of its burn spreads, as long as we kill it by the end of the turn. In combination with Argaloth, we could just super stack one tentacle, kill it, Molten spreads. The only problem with that is the likelihood of us killing all the tentacles is a serious threat. And that's going to likely cause us to lose a turn if we kill all the tentacles on turn 1. Because then on turn 3, there's not going to be any tentacles for us to fight. That's probably fine, actually. Because turn 3, no tentacles. Turn 4, spawn tentacles. Spread more burn. Yeah, I think it might be better than Incinerate in this lineup. For something that we only push once. Otherwise, Incinerate's also good. I definitely think that they both have their uses. It's probably true that Incinerate's better for us here. But I think with us just trying to spread burn, and that's how we kill heavies, it's just by killing all the lights and then spreading their burn onto heavier enemies. Especially when we get to the Chapter 3 elites, it's going to kind of be required. Take me to another Binding Empowerment. Yes. Thank you. There's prep. All of our skills are now basically free except for the one that doesn't exist. And yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Have some money for the final area. So that's frickin' rude. was hoping to save this, but I said might as well hit you with it. That's pretty good. These are going to be a bunch of bitey bats. I think that we can afford to leave this orb. Try and get these guys to gather up a bit. That was... You dogged me, man. You frickin' dogged me. Alright. Alright, you piece. An Inkly map would be pretty good for us. This is neither of those things. Huh. That actually looks terrible, but we got money, so everything's going to be okay. I'll tell you what, Burning Heart's pretty freaking good. It's pretty freaking good. We'll certainly take that. We're going to be able to double grind anything that we get, so we can keep that in mind too. Thank you. Jesus. This ain't looking right. Inventor 3 on turn start. Head shock to another random enemy. Not sure I care, man. It's like your opinion. An eviscerator would be great. A glass cannon? Acknowledgement? Oh my god. They can probably only have the debuff once from Wildfire. Although I certainly want to know. We're going to test something. It's also good for us, so we're probably going to get rid of a Flaming Fist. It's a Thaumaturge. We hit it, so... Molten 10. Why? And we lost our inventor. At least the Stonks market is technically being nice to us this time. I want to save a purple. This isn't bad. We can take that. Stage Fangs. Stage Fangs gets us to 3, so then we get that. This unfortunately doesn't apply a bleed. However, we apply a bleed, and now that we got acknowledgement of exemption, nobody frickin' cares anymore. It's a bloody business, Bates. My only remorse is that we can't do this 2 turns in a row. Who are you? Yeah, I don't think that's going to double. That's fine. That's not even a copium. We can save that for next turn. You're bleeding like a mother? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good here. We can get bleed back if we want it. A little concerned about our damage, actually. I figured you'd be taking a little bit more than this. I suppose you do have 36,000 HP. So this is really only dealing 1/10 of your health. Maybe taking that was a mistake. We were probably supposed to leave that orb because we're likely to phase you this turn. Yeah, we're gonna phase you this turn. Which meant that next turn, which is turn 4. Is that true? Is next turn turn 4? Or is this turn 4? That doesn't seem right. But who am I to judge? Alright. We are in trouble. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to take an extra turn this time. Which is really a tragedy. We totally mismanaged ourselves. We deserve everything that happened to us. Yeah, we are doing like hecka terrible. Really? Oh my god, we're gonna lose like all of our points here. My assumption is that we have not been handling the Lusks as well as we had prior. You know, I just noticed. Why is that providing so much? And then I missed that. Wow, you're still just useless. Next turn, I think I'm going to do a big cleave. Hope that that gets him. And a crit certainly helps. How many turns deficit is that? Extra turns 3? Oh my god! That was possibly the worst thing that could happen. Hemo. I'm being hit, deal bleed damage, and lose 1 stack of hemo. I think as far as what we're going for, we want hemo. I guess plus burn damage is okay. Let's remember to heal. God damn, man. That one fight. So then what did that cost me? 750? Oh boy. That's actually perfect, thank you. I am certainly concerned here. We're gonna lose a turn. Use my cooldowns too soon. Maybe I was fine without using it once. Also, just overall damage could be the problem. Give me some more damage. I'm fine with that. I don't need crit on it. Open this up. We're going to grind Parsimonious. I'm afraid of losing my Eviscerator. Vulcus is a good pick. This is also a good pick. Is it any debuff? Well, we're inflicting bleed and burn. And we're using all of our will, so Vulcus probably actually isn't that great for us. I could see Necro Strain being good. We probably grind Decayed Binding here. That is unfortunate. I think that honestly might be Armored Porcupine. As much as I'd like Lupine Gloves to be good, I think we take Lupine Gloves only if grinding this Decayed Binding, like, seriously dogs us. It did not seriously dog us. I would have preferred to have had that Inventor, but we're fine. And I think it's Armored Porcupine just so that we can get some more, like, damage. Because I don't think that Lupine Gloves is good versus Argoloth. Don't think it's good for bossing in general. But, yeah, let's go win this round. Unless, of course, we're going to take another 10 turns on this guy. I want to be over here. Why are you taking so much damage? That's odd. And that's going to spread. Yeah, why aren't you dying? And I didn't spread burn to you? That's so weird. Oh, I kind of wanted that. Well, we don't have to worry about running out of tentacles now. We're in a completely different problem now. That problem is called, how the heck do we do damage? That's a way to do damage. We can grab the other one too and increase our damage even more. I kind of feel like we want to use this though. That was the enemy with all the burn stacks on it. That was kind of silly. We ended up in the center here. We don't want to be in the center. Hmm. I don't think we have any access to Vigor. So we're just going to lose that 3 health and that's that. I mean, we're already losing turns because we've screwed that up too. So, got that going for us, I guess. Hmm. Yeah, we misplayed this hard. Not to mention that we kind of need wildfire to do anything here. At this point, I'm admittedly just pushing buttons. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, that was admittedly kind of a scuffed build. Another 3 extra turns. So we lost a total of 7 turns. Oy! And max HP in 2 boss fights, which I'm not sure actually counts. However, we do lose a ton of score for not having maximum health at the end. So we really got dogged on that one. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously we built a little wrong. What could we have done differently? We could have gone a little bit more into the burn stuff. Um, yeah, maybe Necrostrain wasn't exactly the right move. Like it was 250 to inflict like some extra damage. Um, Acknowledgement of Exemption gave us a very good first turn, but beyond that, we honestly had nothing, it seems. So what we really needed to do was actually to get burn damage, which was offered to us. Oh, we took it. Um, so it was probably that we were supposed to go Frostfire. Frostfire was definitely up there. I think everybody who went for it probably got like a lot of damage because adding frostbite damage to your burn damage is a great way to get a ton of damage. I don't know if Frostfire was actually like possibly down a different path. Anyways, yeah, I definitely don't like this build took off pretty damn well. It just fell off in like at the end of chapter 2 really. As soon as we had to fight something with actual health. Same thing with Argoloth here. Anyways, hopefully the run was entertaining or at least educational. And if you have any questions or feedback whatsoever, be it questions, concerns, comments, misplay alerts, be sure to put those down in the comments below. Until next time, I will catch you guys around.